Tonight, the man behind the gun is a man without a gun. A company aid man somewhere on the road to Rome.
The makers of Elgin watches present The Man Behind the Gun, dedicated to the fighting men of the United States and the United Nations. In broadcasting these authentic accounts of men at war, Elgin hopes to bring to all of us a better understanding and deeper appreciation of the job being done by our fighting forces everywhere in the world, and the job we have to do to keep them fighting.
Headquarters, night reconnaissance.
Major Stanley.
Right away. To you, sir.
Thanks. Night reconnaissance, Major Stanley.
Colonel Bailey, Battalion Headquarters.
Yes, sir.
You're familiar with Operation Plan R?
Yes, sir.
Very well. Our advance patrol will enter Village 17 at 400 hours. At precisely 403, one of your planes will drop a parachute flare over the village.
Yes, sir.
What time have you now? Exact time.
Why, 209:50.
55.
210.
Good. Our watch is synchronized perfectly.
Not just the time, but the exact time. Men must have it in this, the moving war in history. There can be no uncertainty, no guesswork when lives depend upon time and timing. And that is why every branch of our armed services looks to the Elgin Watch Company for many precision instruments vitally necessary to accurate timing. At Elgin are craftsmen of rare skills and the finest laboratories and scientific equipment in the watchmaking world. Yes, and that intangible something sometimes called pride in workmanship, handed down for over 4 generations at Elgin. Today, every facility, every bit of that Elgin skill is devoted to the business of war, the timing of action on all fronts. Service watches, 10-second timers, tank and aviation clocks, special devices for Army, Navy, and aviation use. And those mechanical time fuses for anti-aircraft projectiles, which recently won for Elgin's Plant Number 2 the coveted Army-Navy E Award. And what of the peacetime products of Elgin skill, those superb Lord and Lady Elgin watches? Well, some of them may still be available at your jeweler's, and you should see what Elgin's he has. But if you have to wait a bit for the joy and pride of Elgin ownership, remember that Elgin genius for smart design, the tradition of accuracy are still in daily practice. They will produce even more beautiful, even more precise Elgin watches for you when the victory we are now all working for is won.
Tonight, the man behind the gun is a company aid man. The first man to reach a fallen soldier on the battlefield. Your name is Jim Peterson. On your tin helmet, you wear that red Geneva cross that all nations agreed to honor, but some don't. It means you're a company aid man. Just that. You don't carry the wounded. You don't drive an ambulance. You're not a doctor or a nurse. You're the guy who goes right into the middle of the shooting with your platoon, armed only with a first aid kit. And you stick right with them no matter where they go or what they do. Like them, you've got to take it. But you can't dish it out. All you've got is bandages, medicine, water, cigarettes, and a trench-side manner. That's why you're the rear man as your platoon walks through the night along this shell-scarred road toward a little Italian village people used to call quaint.
What a life.
Bill Harrison sounding
I've
off.
done since I got in the Army is walk. I walked at Camp Fremont. I walked Africa. I walked all over Sicily, and now I walk clean to the top of Italy.
Oh, what are you beefing about? Keeps you thin.
Listen, Florence Nightingale, GI rations do that without no walking thrown in. You should talk. You don't tote one of these machine guns. You got to talk.
I got my troubles.
Yeah, I know, Florence. Them pills of yours must drag you down.
Florence Nightingale, Bill calls you. That's his idea of a gag. To you, it is definitely unfunny.
Okay, fall out. Take a break.
You flop into the ditch beside the road, your GI shoes weighing a ton apiece. Your butt hardly hits the dirt when the lieutenant barks.
9 comes. Up front on the double.
9 comes. That means you, too. So you drag your tired carcass up to the head of the line where Kelly is briefing.
Now, boys, our job is this. Acernia, in between is a small village. The colonel wants to know what's there, so we're going to find out.
Kelly looks around at the sergeant. Kelly's your platoon leader. He's a lieutenant, but in action he takes off his insignia and he's just Kelly, without bars. The Nazis are looking for officers.
We don't occupy unless it's a pushover. Our job is to find out what strength is there.
Yeah, like a Catherine Pass. We draw fire.
That's right, Bill.
Just a bunch of clay pigeons.
Well, maybe there's nothing there. We don't know.
That chance.
What do you want me to do? Wire the colonel and tell him we'd rather not? Check your time. 325 hours. We'll advance in 10 minutes. 400 hours we'll be in the village. And dropping a parachute flare over the place at 403.
To light us up like Christmas trees. Cute, huh?
Doc, you better take along a lot of pills. There's going to be some sick boys in this platoon.
Yeah, I got him.
We'll clear out on Whistle and come back here. All right, get back to your squad.
So you drag back to the end of the file and throw yourself down at the foot of a tree. 8 minutes to go. Your eyes are closed. Check the supplies in the kit. As your fingers touch them, you name them with your lips.
Bandages,
Mustn't sleep.
iodine,
Just relax.
tourniquets, sulfathiazole pills, sulfa powders, cigarettes, morphine, pencil, emergency medical tags.
I'll bet those mortars are in that orchard over there.
That you, Red?
Yeah. Just been waiting for them to open up.
Why do we start moving? Then you'll know.
Doc, if you get a chance, maybe you could talk to Johnny Anderson, huh?
Huh?
He kind of broke up about Tony McGill's getting up this morning. They were friends, you know.
Well, why don't you talk to him, Red?
That ain't my business. You're the doc.
Funny about Red. And all the time he's been with your outfit, he's kept to himself. It's even funny he mentioned Johnny. Hard as nails, but he handles a Garand like a magician.
Maybe if Johnny sort of felt there was another friend.
Friends, see?
Why not?
They ain't gonna that. I don't cry over no one. They can knock off the whole bunch, and it's Jake with me. Nobody's hurting me.
Okay, Red. I'll talk to him when we get back from the patrol. But just let me lie here a minute, will you? Right now, I just want a little sleep. Oh, give me just 5 minutes. 5 minutes out of my whole life, and Hey!
I was right. They wasn't.
I'm coming! Coming!
You forget sleep now. Those mortar bursts have shaken you back to life. You work fast in the dark. Boys you laughed with yesterday are sobbing in the mud with pain. In the dark, you fill out the EMTs, the emergency medical tags.
Joe French. Private first class. Company D. Gunshot wound.
Only you write it in GI shorthand.
Alvin Weinstock. P1. GSW. R-foot. ABD. Punch. Johnny Anderson. P1.
You won't have to talk to Johnny now. No one will.
Johnny Anderson. K.
K.I.A. Killed in action. That's the one you hate to make out. You just get back in line when the signal comes. A low, cautious whistle. The men get up stiffly. They start down the road, double file. They don't talk now. This is the real stuff. No one thinks about anything except that light that's going to bust at 403 hours. You see the white houses of the village ahead. Fingers touch triggers. They want to hit the dirt. They want to crawl on their bellies up to that village, but they can't. And you can't. You're a clay pigeon. Colonel's orders. It's 359 hours. There's the plane. Men keep going. You jump across door openings. You duck under window ledges. Up in the blackness, a parachute flare is falling. Every man freezes in his place. The flare bursts. You found out what the colonel wanted to know. is occupied and defended. Kelly runs toward you, throws something into the window ahead of you, and falls to the ground. Immediately, the house shakes and chunks of plaster fall on you. Kelly is up and running into the doorway. 2 men follow him. You follow them. Inside, there's a bitter stink of burnt powder. 2 Jerrys are dead by their machine gun at the window.
Any of you guys hurt? I'm okay. Yeah, me too, Kelly.
Let's get out of here. Red, see if there's a back way. That street out front there's murder. Here's the door. Take a look.
It's okay.
All right. Let's go.
You see them go out one by one, quickly, crouch double. You start after them. And then you stop. Somebody's hit out front in the street. Kelly said that street was murder. Wouldn't risk his men there. But that doesn't apply to you. Nobody ever tells a medic where he can't go. Fall out to that body, out into the middle of murder. It's brighter now. It's almost dawn.
Okay, pal. Where are you headed?
You turn the body over. It's not a Yank, it's a Nazi. Just a kid. He's looking up at you with the scaredest eyes you've ever seen.
Do not kill me. Do not kill me. I'm not going to kill you. See? Geneva Cross. Here, let me unbutton your blouse. Please, do not kill me. Is that what they tell you we do? Look, Fritzy, I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to help you, see? Geneva Cross. Genfer Kreuz. Let's see your wound. All right. I'm going to pour in some of this. It's sulfur powder. Hold still.
Sprinkle the powder onto the shattered chest. The boy's face turns green. You shoot 2 pills into his mouth and give him some water.
All right, now. Take a big drink now. Come on. All right. Now, what's your name, bud? Name? Fred. Heinrich. Friedrich. Yeah. Friedrich Hoffman. All right, now, look. I write it on this tag so they'll know who you are. If we pick you up, they send a letter to your folks and tell them you're okay. Friedrich Hoffman.
You look up. You're closer than you thought to the building across the street. They're in the door, facing you. One of them holds a submachine gun. You can see it moving from left to right in your direction. You hear them say Geneva Cross. That means you. They're going to kill you in cold blood. So you keep on talking because you can't wait for a thing like that in
As soon as I
silence.
get this bandage on, I'll drag you over to the wall. But right now, this comes first. Say, you've got folks, haven't you? Huh? What? Folks? Yeah, Mutter. Vater. Yeah, Mutter, yeah. Yeah, all right. Wait a minute. There you are, kid. That'll hold until somebody gets to you. A couple of months in a hospital and you're okay.
Why don't they shoot? What are they waiting for? You don't dare look up. Why don't they shoot? There's nothing to stop them.
All right, now look, Friedrich. I'm fastening on the tag. Now, don't lose it. Tells what treatment you've had. Now, I'm going to drag you over to the side of the street. Hey, Friedrich. Now, listen, take it easy. It's got to be done. Murder out there. You want half a chance anyway.
You place the kid next to the wall. Then you can't stand it. You look around for the nut. You clench your teeth for the bullets that are going to rip into you. But they're gone. The doorway is empty. Either they didn't see you at all, or they saw your Geneva Cross in the growing dawn. You don't stop to puzzle it out. You get away from there as fast as your tired legs will take you. A quarter mile away, you find your platoon, and you throw yourself down in the mud beside them, your racking lungs clawing for breath.
Well, Florence Nightingale has returned to the phone.
This time you grin. And there's Bill grinning right back at you. Those are the warmest words you've ever heard.
Are you okay, Doc?
I'm okay, Bill.
Now you're really dragged out. They can fight the war without you for all you care. You're going to sleep right here. And you do. And it's 100 years later when somebody shakes you back to life.
Doc.
Hi, Red.
Good sleep?
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, what time is it?
Late afternoon. A runner just brought up some stuff for you. Here we go, kid.
Hey, aren't we going back?
Back. They're moving up. As soon as they give us a Red Star show.
Well, at least I got some sleep.
Here are a couple of plasma cylinders for you. They're kind of heavy.
Yeah, you're telling me.
You ought to have a St. Bernard dog carry them for you.
No, thanks. I read a book once about dogs in wartime. Their masters get killed, and there's no one to remember their names. You ever have a dog?
Yeah, once. Yeah. It was run over. I never liked dogs after that.
You must have been crazy about him.